Hi, I'm Amy DeShaw, teacher at Grand Mesa Middle School. I am a member of the negotiations team. This is my 4th year on that, and I'm currently serving on the APLAB board.
Darren Cook, and I'm a learning model coach, and then have been part of negotiations for many years.
So we wanted to give you an update of our work on the APLAB board so that you know what we're asking for and looking for before negotiations happen. And if you have questions or concerns, you can email either one of us or any of the other teacher members on APLAB, who are Stephanie Walker, Lisa Rauk, David Sleeper, Sonia Predovich, and Jessica Barton.
So we've got one of our first asks is to increase the budget so that teachers have the availability of presenting classes, hopefully to provide a greater breadth of classes so that people like counselors and SSPs have some classes tailored to their needs.
And we know that the APLU experience has not always been positive for everybody. It is not how it was intended to be in the beginning. And we have both taken part as participants, and Darren's been an instructor. We know that the hoops that we used to have to jump through, or currently sometimes have to jump through, are not best for the experience, and that's what's turning people off from the APLUs. So we're really working in AppLab that those things are no longer hoops, but are genuine reflections of your teaching and not extra things that you have to do. We know from our survey data that people want an embedded APLU in their school day, not an extra thing to have to do, and that people would also be interested in completing 3 APLUs and getting paid for those. So that is currently where we are trying to go in negotiations with what we're going to ask for.
We're hoping to have the embedded PD at each one of the sites so that you don't need to leave your building, and that hopefully some of the time, half the time, could be counted during PD that you have during the workday. We also want to make sure that there's classes offered, as I mentioned before, for counselors and SSPs so that we've got high quality professional learning no matter what your title is.
One of the things that we definitely heard from people is the connection to the PGP as one of the hoops for getting paid for the APLU. So even right now in the charter, all of that has been unhooked as long as the class is connected to the teaching and learning framework. And you can show that in your practice. You no longer have to write your PGP directed to something specific or wait for your PGP to take the class and find all those things. Another hoop, just kind of getting rid of that.
And we heard loud and clear that they wanted to make sure that there was a feedback loop in place so that we ensure that there were high quality instructors that were leading each of the PL sessions, the APLU sessions, and that there were checks and balances so that teachers had a voice and a continued voice, a meaningful voice on AppLab, and we believe that that's in place as well. If you have any more questions, you can contact Heather O'Brien at MVEA, or I guess either Amy or myself. But thank you for listening. If you've got any more feedback, please let us know.
And we encourage you to come to the negotiation sessions when they happen. It is your being in the audience that sometimes drives our administration to agree to things or to listen to presentations when they know that it's not just the teachers sitting on negotiations that are saying that, but it is the teachers sitting in the audience who also want those things.
So watch for the dates, and please show up and wear red.
And wear red.